And I think by the end, we just need to say, hey, text your director if you were on tonight.
All right, so welcome to the Power of One meeting. And this meeting is being recorded so that you'll be able to reference it later. If you are somewhere where there's a lot of background noise, we'd appreciate it if you hit mute so that we can go through this as seamlessly as possible. So this presentation is being put on by Shelly from Pennsylvania, Laura from Illinois, Kayla from Nebraska, and myself, Tiffany. I'm here in Virginia. So we are going to go through a little bit of the power of one. All right, so I'm passing the baton. Oh, let me hit the button first. All right, next.
Okay, the power of one. By just adding one party to your calendar, look what it can do to your business. Just by the one party, then you can get 3 bookings and a recruit, and then off those bookings you get more bookings and then more recruits, and so you can expand your business. And just adding one party this next month in October is a hot time, because from October through actually September through December, says that we do 75% of our sales in these 4 months, which is amazing for the whole year. So we are hitting what we consider a more prime time to grow your business. And so if you add just one more party to your calendar in October, just think what that can do for you. You even have time, we have what, 3 days left of this month? You could even add a short Facebook show and do a Facebook show tomorrow night, do a 1-hour Facebook show, and even get it in this month, and then add more bookings to your calendar for next month. So great time to add just one cooking show to your, or virtual party to your calendar. Okay.
All right, let me get the next one.
So the power of one, it's not really just about one show, but it could be one more call, one more booking, one more training that you can do. And the beauty of this is you get to decide which one. We all have 24 hours in the day, and typically people sleep 6 to 8 hours. You get ready for an hour or two. You work full time, you're working 8 hours. Maybe your commute back and forth is 2 hours. Maybe dinner and some family things is 2 hours. But you all have 4 hours left in the day. So what can you do with those 4 hours? You can make one more call, maybe one more hour spent making calls. You can help one more recruit get started. You can book one more show. You can listen to one more training. Or you can have one more day of consistent business activity. So like Kayla said, fall is so plentiful. People are cooking more, people are baking more, and we've got the really hot tools that can help you in your kitchen. So now's the time to reach out and build your momentum for a strong fall and winter and start at 2018.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so awesome. So let's talk more about the power of one. One party a week. Let's say you're doing 4 parties a month at a $500 average. You're looking at about $2,000 in sales times your commission rate of 25% would give you about $500 in income a month, which is about $600,000. Yeah, try again, Shelly. $6,000 income in a year. One party a week. Awesome. Great job. But we're going to ask you to stretch yourself a little further. What if we said, how about adding one more party every week? And then let's just see how it changes your numbers.
All right, so if you just expand yourself a little bit, stretch, and do one more party a week, so you're going from 4 parties to 8 parties with that same $500 average per show, that's taking your sales from $2,000 for the month to $4,000 for the month, and you are going to be reaching the top of that commission chart there. And then for that particular month, you'll have over $1,000 in income for that month. And when you multiply that over the year, that is $12,960 in your pocket by just stretching yourself and going from 1 party a week to 2 parties a week.
Okay, So what would you do with $580 extra do for you? What would an extra $580 a month do for you and your family by adding just one more party a week? So I want everybody to take a pencil and paper, and I want to have you write down what that would do for you and your family. Is there credit card debt that you can pay off? Is there swim team you want to pay for, baseball, volleyball, dance? Is there something that you would love to have to put your kids in that $580 would do? Do you want a new car? Do you want to remodel something in your house? What would that do? And then I want you to let your director know, or who invited you to this, know what that would do for you and your family. Would you be willing to stretch to add just one more show to make that $580 a month? Yeah, it might take you away from your family, but you always got to remember, what will that help you do? What is your overall goal? That $580 a month, if you save that for 3-4 months, could you take your family on a vacation? Could that money be your vacation money and use it as your family vacation money? Or right now, is it your Christmas money? You know, you could have an extra, $1,500, $1,600 for Christmas. So just think of that as you go through these next few months of what you could do by just adding that one show to your calendar extra for you.
So if you're worried about the time, then really you can add one more virtual party. Why not run multiple virtual parties at the same time? And this time of year too, think about it. You can do vendor events, maybe add one more of those, or a freezer meal workshop in your home, a pie or a cookie workshop in your home. I've done deep covered baker workshops in my home, or rock crock workshops. So there's so much that you can do. If you run mostly virtual parties, maybe step out of your comfort zone and do that cooking party for the first time. Have one in your home. I'd really like to challenge people, if you're short on bookings, do something in your home, because that can just turn your whole business around. So where there is a will, there is a way. And really the choice is up to you. Believe that everyone wants to have a party with you because we have the best host program. Positive wording when asking for bookings is so important. Don't say, I know you're busy, but just ask, would you love to have your friends get together and earn some products for free? It's that simple. So we believe in you and you can all do this.
Okay, so here we come with a challenge. And I loved what Laura said about belief. And I am sure you're going to hear more and more about belief, right? Because you need to believe that folks want to have a party, that there's lots of business out there for everyone. So here's your challenge, right? We're going to ask you to stretch yourself and book one more party on your calendar in the next 3 days, okay? And this is by team, because we're representing different states here tonight and different teams. So this is by team. You're going to want to register your new booking with your director by October 1st, which, believe it or not, right around the corner. September's almost over. And then we're going to challenge you further to track that party and see, how does it grow your business from now through the end of the year? I'm sure you're going to get bookings from it. You might get recruit leads from it. You have no idea where all it could go from just one party. Know that when you complete this task and complete this challenge and you communicate with your director and submit your results, that and by December 31st, that there's going to be a prize, right? I always say you got to be in it to win it, right? So you want to do your homework, follow up. You don't know where it could lead. One party can lead many lines down the road for more parties, and like I said, new team members as well.
Awesome. Well, I would like to thank all the teams for being here tonight, and we are going to open it up for questions. So let me just hit the stop screen share for a moment. And if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and ask as a group, and we'll chime in. But this is was going to be just a quick training. We told you it'd be 15-20 minutes, and here we are, 15 minutes. So
we have one more thing to end it with, though, Tiffany. Don't forget that last slide.
Oh, shucks.
Right? Yeah. I'm like, wait, don't forget that. No, questions are good, and then I think we end it with the slide.
All right, hold on. I don't know. Oh, where'd I go?
And you know what, babe? I want to challenge each of you too. If you're when all of you that are on the call, post on your team page, hey, I just listened to the Power of One. You want to listen to it? There's a challenge and there's prizes being awarded. So let everybody in your team know that they can jump on and listen to the playback.
Yes, definitely. All right. So I forgot about the last slide. You guys are going to love this.
Old school.
All right, here we go.
Right?
All right, stop, collaborate and listen. Gonna tell you something you won't want to be missing. Something, it could really be mighty, making things change both daily and nightly. Have you stopped? I hope so. Grab a notebook and let's go. It's a power of one, not really too extreme. Stick around, pay attention, let me tell you what I mean.
All right, so let me stop screen sharing real quick.
Hi, Lindsay Christofferson, director from Hazleton, Idaho here.
All right, so did you guys enjoy that video? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Awesome. All right, so do we have any questions out there? Thoughts, concerns? Who's ready to add one more party? Yay. Who's going to make some phone calls? Yay. Maybe do some green dotting, some texting. All right. Any other leaders that are on the call? Do you have anything you want to add before we sign off?
No, we were just excited to share this with all of you because the power of one can be so amazing. And I know I saw Tiffany tracking a party and I tracked a party. It's amazing to see how it tracks when you're like, where did this party come from? And you start looking back to see. it's really powerful to see what one party can do and how the little, the little branches go off like a little family tree, and how they expand your business. So just one party can make such a difference in your business. So challenge each of you to add one more in the next 3 days, sometime in the next couple months, and track it for us so that we can see where it goes for you and you can keep your business going strong this fall.
Awesome.
Guys, I have a question.
Sure.
Jessica. The tracking, is there a sheet or something that we're using for tracking, or is this just a write down notebook type of thing that they're going to be using?
You can just use a piece of paper. If you want me to screen share real quick, I just pulled mine up and I'll show you mine. Now I'm an Excel nerd, so I'll just tell you that up front. Okay. So I did this in Excel just the other day so that I could use it for my own purposes. But this just shows you that I did a virtual party back in, I think it was around May. And so her sales were $568. I got 5 bookings, but I followed these 2 because these ones haven't held yet. But this particular young lady rescheduled on me twice and then never really got a qualifying show. She got 1 order for $44. And then that one lady, I sent her a thank you note in the mail, and she booked off of that just because of that thank you note. She sent me a text, and we did a show for her. Then her friend booked, and then she rebooked. So that just shows you in the course of just a couple months. And then I just finished up one of the other bookings here, the September one. And just that one show is a total of $3,096 in commissionable sales.
Wow.
That's what the power of one can do for you guys.
And Jess, I just did mine on a piece of paper with circles, but that first slide that we showed that had all the circles, some of the girls are probably in, Canva or something going through and making little circles and putting it in there. It's really for you to use and share with us when the challenge is completed. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy.
That's a great question. Anybody else got a question? Is everybody excited?
I bet you half of them can't even figure out how to unmute themselves.
I think most everybody.
You be nice, Jessica.
I can kind of see if you.
I always have to try to figure it out, and I'm panicking looking for the buttons.
Mine's the lower left-hand corner. So if you want to unmute yourself, that's where you go.
I think I'm unmuted.
Yes.
Hi, Claire.
If you're brand new, and I just today added 100 people to my contact list who were just people that I had in my address book. But, can I just have a virtual party with a bunch of people that don't even know I'm a Pampered Chef host? I mean, to me, that seems kind of not well planned. Like if I just said, okay, I'm going to have a party tomorrow or the next day because I want to do it before the end of the month. And I just send out an email and give everybody a URL and say, I'm having this virtual party, go buy something.
Why not?
I don't know if it would work.
Well, okay, Claire, you might want to talk to Jessica about maybe doing one at like a 30-minute live.
I know, she told me.
More posting, not just putting out a link. So, Jess, I'm sure you've got some ideas of how to do a quick one with all your virtual experience.
Right. Yeah, Claire, we can definitely talk and figure something out that might be a little bit more, make you feel a little bit more content too with what you're putting out there for people, because I can tell you're not comfortable with that thought of just putting out a link and asking them to buy. I understand that. I get that.
Right.
So we'll talk about that, okay? Maybe tomorrow?
Yeah. And you know what, Claire, it's a great way to start your business, to let people know what you're doing. And maybe it's even just to get those bookings, not necessarily the sales.
Mm-hmm.
Show, I always say make people want more than they can afford at parties. You got to show those power tools.
Yeah, I've had one virtual fundraiser, one launch party, and I'm having another fundraiser in October. And I just booked a small party for October with my knitting class.
Nice.
See, it's just the power of one. Just one more
Oh.
party. We'll let you guys branch out.
So Tiffany, can I say something quick? Just a couple of ideas. As Tiffany said, I'm here in Pennsylvania. We have a fair going on this week. So I would challenge you to definitely take advantage of any local events that are going on because you see so many people. And I know today I got, I believe, 6 bookings while I was there for a few hours. So that's one idea. So definitely check that out in your local community. The other thing I wanted to mention is I'm going to personally try Pamper a Business. That could be one extra party a month, and where you can ask for nominations for businesses, or maybe it's your hair salon or your doctor's office, and make them a little treat. Maybe you make them a fluted cake. And you connect with somebody in the office, right, and ask permission. I feel that's best, and when's a good time to come in. And yeah, you take a few catalogs, and I'm going to do this next week. So right there could be an extra party, and you separate those host rewards out, maybe with those who ordered, or maybe you have a mystery host, something like that. And
Yeah,
so
I
that's
tried last week. I went to my neighbor's real estate office, and I set up the whole conference room. I brought like those gray entertainment platters, and I brought the wine opener, and I brought the wine chiller, and I brought the white stone, and I made these beautiful, I can show you a picture of what I did. And it was unfortunate that it was Rosh Hashanah and half the realtors were gone, but also it was their meeting ran over, so people didn't really have a lot of time. But I ended up selling like 2 salad choppers. But what I was trying to promote were gifts that they could give to their clients, like for closing gifts or client appreciation. So I am going to try that again, calling a different realtor and just see. I think those entertainment platters would be beautiful gifts for a closing gift.
Yeah.
And they aren't that expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's just one more thing that I was going to try that I've never done. And so more to come on that for me. It's something I've, in all of my years, have never
Does anybody
done.
sell this at farmers markets?
You can set up at any of those. Yeah, you want to be careful on things that are warranted. You want to make sure that, their email is getting in there so the warranty is tied. That's how I.
So we thank you guys all for joining us for the Power of One. We did record this, and so we'll be able to give you guys a copy to share with your teams, and maybe for you to revisit if you need a little bit repetition. I know I always do. So again, thank you for the commitment to your business, and good luck with booking that one more party.
Thank you.
Good
All right.
night.
Thank you.